Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this reading. This is for your sun, moon or rising or anywhere that you have a strong placement. I do read for the archetype and the energy of each sign, and so it could relate to lessons that you're learning in life through this particular archetype or energy, but it will depend on where you have it in your natal chart, and also what's going on with the transiting energies as well. So I go kind of deep into the messages, and I don't like to do surface tarot readings, so if you're looking for something that's kind of has some depth to it, you might like this channel. And especially if you're empathic. What is the message for Scorpio? The Chariot. The Eight of Pentacles. A lot of focus on something. With that Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles, a direction, a focus. The Chariot is about the harnessing of opposite energies. It's a lot of determination. And the Empress with the Two of Pentacles. So an energy of abundance, fertility, prosperity, skill. This is not abundance or prosperity that is given to you, like an inheritance or something. This is abundance that comes from the use of skill. And you have beauty. Shows the cycles of the moon phases. She's wearing a red dress. Yeah, I think there's a really intuitively driven direction. She's playing a harp. This is something that's beautiful. It's creating something in your life that is it's not only beautiful, but it is born from lots of passion and focused intention. The fourth house, which is all about roots, family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, shell. It shows someone's bedroom with some family pictures, a locket, it's the Fibonacci spiral. So it's like this direction is something that, and this goes in a spiral almost as well, because it's not a full circle. The direction is like not a masculine straight line. It's like curving, a curved line. Can't talk. And the moon. Feelings. Instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditioning, habits. Femininity, lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotions, sustenance, self-soothing. And the mother. So this focus that you have, it is intuitively driven to create abundance in your life, to create beauty in your life that is on a deep soulful level. And you will have to use this skill of combining the yin yang energy to create this direction. It's not a straight line, it's a spiral. Because as you work with the opposites, you have feelings, you have moods, you have habits that you will need to release, replace, gain. There's a process of conditioning with this new direction, but there's lots of determination. I'm going to bring in some crystals. The peridot. And rhodozite. I think this is about a purity in your personal power, like a purification of ego and tuning into your inner world to create a beautiful month, and also the beginning of a creation of some kind that has to do with your inner world, self-care. So let's see what the crystals say. Emotional cleansing. Envy and jealousy harm you as well as hurting others. So if you've got that going on in your emotions of envy or jealousy, it's really harmful to yourself. So you may be clearing that. Also recognizing how outside influence operates in your life, developing your own protection, and learning to rely on your own inner guidance. It indicates farewells and disappointments. Be assertive without aggression. Money is earned from your talents. So this could be the beginning of a pathway that you start to create an income or the foundation for earning money through your talents, which comes from your inner world. You are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. By nature jealous, you have dark thoughts. Detoxify your emotions, learn to forgive and let go. Follow your own life plan without judging yourself or being envious of others. You have the power to go through fiery transmutation, and emerge transformed. And the rhodozite, which is, I think it's a power stone. Yeah, mighty power. Living in healthy, stable environment creates a stable physical body. So the physical, something about your physical beauty might be with this energy of diving deeper and releasing habits or emotional clearing out. It could have a very positive impact on your physical body. Old habits and patterns, including those inherited from ancestors, may keep you mired in the past. And I think that this emotional cleansing has a lot to do with the process of cleansing through the creation of your own talent. Because it's saying that you may have been acting in ways or had habits or attitudes that you've inherited, and by creating this new direction in life with using this skill and your own personal power, you create something that is very authentic and beautiful. And it's talking about your environment and the harmony of it, or lack of it. It encourages the flow of Kundalini energy to all the cells and spaces between. It is excellent for removing blockages and adding vitality to the physical body. It cleanses, activates, and powers up all the chakras. So let's clarify this reading. There may have been ideas where it's like you have to kind of do things in a certain way because that's how you were taught, but you're like branching out and doing your own thing. And like I said, not a straight line, it's like a spiral, because that is the way of the cyclical nature of emotions and the moon and all of this feminine abundant energy. It's just a constant spiral rather than a direct path. Because with this spiral we go through all kinds of different phases, and I believe that all of the different phases and eclipses and all of these things astrologically, they were written down as stories of gods and myths and even things in the Bible. So the path of life is like all of these phases and experiences and cycles. And so we're taught that to get certain things in life, possessions, comfort, a nice home, happiness and contentment, we're taught to do that in a straight line. Go to school, graduate from high school, go to college, graduate from college, get married, have children, have some kind of a passion. It's all very generic. And I think that people struggle to fit that mold or that ideal. Because it doesn't bring you true beauty, it doesn't bring you true inner peace. Six of Wands. Yeah, so we've got the peacock here with the chariot, and this is about how do you come across to the rest of the world, to your family, to your friends, even to your intimate partner. Ten of Wands, it's a burden to have a facade of this, it's like a superficial kind of success or recognition on an ego level. And so this pathway in July is about following more of this spiral path of cycles and experiences and doing work internally, using your skills and wisdom, releasing the burden of expectations that you've placed on yourself, that your family has placed on you, that your social circles, whoever. I mean, the peacock looks really interesting when it's, fully spreads its feathers, and it's very kind of mystifying. I don't know enough about peacocks though to understand if that takes a lot of energy or what happens after that. Seven of Pentacles. So this is your real true self and the things that you've learned and the focus, dropping these burdens of meaningless expectations from others and of yourself for, some sort of recognition, and your true self focusing on what you want to nurture and protect in your inner world. Having patience. Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit. Self-sufficiency and also playfulness with being content on your own. Even if you're in relationships, I mean, like when you go into a place where you are discovering deeper parts of the self and how you could possibly bring in abundance in your life, beauty into your life, while nurturing your inner world. And you have the Hermit as well. Definitely a lot of contemplative kind of stuff for people going on in July. The World. I just had a deja vu moment of a long time ago. I pulled these two cards, the Empress and the World, and it was the end of a time in my life where I was trying to make something happen that wasn't right for me, and it was telling me to release it because it was completed. So things may feel incomplete when you have this feeling like it's not good for you and you need to release it, but you also have this feeling like, is that the completion of the journey? Is that it? And it's saying that something is complete, even if it feels like you just kind of dropped it because it was a burden. And you have the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Swords. So this is a balance between feminine and masculine energy, like I said, and using skill in healing your environment, creating your environment, protecting your environment, and the wisdom and the common sense, the logic, the things that you need to do in the 3D world, things you need to take care of. It's definitely about multitasking this month, because she's protecting her inner world and her environment and focusing on her feelings and making her home and her physical body. She's recharging her physical body. There's a surge of energy. But also taking care of things with the mind in the world, like either preparing something or having to talk to other people in a professional sense. You could also have either a King of Swords or a Queen of Pentacles in your life, masculine air or feminine earth. And you are working together on some level with using your different talents and skill. So coming back to this oracle of beauty, it says that the lotus flower has long been associated with the crown chakra and our connection to the divine. Its perfume is deep, rich, and floral with a slight herbaceous tang. Lotus oil is considered one of the most beautiful oils to heal the skin and add radiance. On a metaphysical level, the lotus represents enlightenment from seeing the inner beauty of all things rather than their physical being. The priestess of beauty plays her harp in a moment of quiet contemplation. Above her, a sacred lotus floats, surrounded by the 10 phases of the moon. The priestess understands that true beauty lies in people's souls and not their physical appearances. Not their physical appearances. You may have been putting a great deal of importance on physical looks, glamour, vanity, and superficial appearances. Definitely, I feel that with the peacock, 6 of Wands. Or you were in a situation where there was a lot of pressure to fulfill a certain role or mold within a workplace position, or in a relationship you felt pressured to fulfill an expectation in physical looks, something to do with the physical world and it being a burden. And so there's a new pathway being created. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look your best and taking pride in your appearance, but when you start judging yourself or others in a negative way solely based on physical appearance, this is a gentle reminder to rethink this. The physical body is, after all, but a fleshy temple designed to carry us through life, and when we leave this world, it is our inner qualities that remain. And so this is why I think that there is a desire to create beauty on a deep level. So here's a suggestion for it's called the 10 Petals Lotus Ritual. And it's a nice way to concentrate on beauty on the inside, is to draw a lotus flower with 10 petals. On each petal, write something you admire about yourself that isn't a physical feature. You will be surprised at how many gorgeous inner qualities you possess. And place the illustration in a visible place and refer to it whenever you are feeling less than. And you are beautiful. Six of Swords and the Tower. In this card, it's like something that's underwater, and it's like a coral mountain, and this fish has had to weave through this coral mountainous terrain with the Six of Swords. So it's about the emotional, the emotions and the thoughts, because I feel that this is about conquering something that was a complete burden to you, and it is basically about something that's been generational belief of comfort, comfortable with yourself. So This is about getting comfortable with yourself, finding your inner beauty. And no longer having to weave through that terrain of emotions deep down, that you feeling like you're not enough for something, or you need to act a certain way or look a certain way, because the direction that you're going and following is not about that, like surface level way of doing things. You have the Three of Cups and the Sun. So this is celebration and happiness, and a lot of joy, emotional freedom, and enjoying people who value your inner beauty, enjoying the company of friends and just people in general who really see your inner beauty, and they like to bathe in that energy, and vice versa. It's like a mother kind of energy with this group of people, or friends, or whoever this is, soul group. It's like a mother. They don't place importance on how you look. They love you unconditionally. They enjoy seeing you take pride in yourself, but their love is not conditional on how you look or what you possess. So I think this is like you creating this beautiful pathway for yourself, and meeting these kinds of people. Just going to pull one more card and clarify beauty. Nine of Swords, 2 cards, the Lovers. Releasing the fear of what your partner thinks of you. Releasing the fear of what the other thinks. Because on a deep level, we're all the same. And we're all intertwined energetically. And this mirroring kind of situation and learning these soul lessons, it helps the collective to grow into something that is more beautiful. Because there is obviously a lot of pressure for people to fit a certain type of mold or fit a certain type of appearance, whatever this may be in their life, and it's a complete and total burden on the person. So it's going against the grain. It's embracing your inner self, embracing your inner beauty, your talent, looking at different ways you might be able to make money with your talents, and creating an abundance of this kind of energy. Sun with 3 of Cups. So let's see what the advice is. Four of Wands. This is partnering with others who share your dreams, and great progress being made. Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline and celebrating your accomplishments. These things that you were accomplishing before by fitting certain criteria took a lot of energy, or it takes a lot of energy, and which is why the Ten of Wands is there, because it's like all that work for something that's so meaningless. So it's saying that you've got this new direction in July, and it's like success comes from a lot of discipline, dedication to this inner world of beauty, while being smart in the world around you and taking care of things you need to take care of, but not playing into any kind of social situations or personal situations that take you back to that kind of Six of Wands. So this is like people basically showing only the parts of themselves that they think the other will appreciate, based on a false kind of sense of what's beautiful. Six of Swords. Positive changes on the way. And the Princess of Summer. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events. You might actually test this newfound kind of freedom, because I feel like something has broken down for a positive reason with the Six of Swords. You have it twice here, so this is, you're moving into a positive frame of mind after putting so much energy into something meaningless. And you might be invited to social events or experiences in the world where you are going to be, I guess with the Nine of Swords here, is unsure about how you will be accepted, or unsure about how it will be received with whoever the other person is. But everything, like I said, is a mirror. So you doing this is going to mirror to the other person something about themselves as well. And so it becomes a new emotional experience with that. And this is a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. I feel like there's conversation between two people here, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So you could be any of the signs, and you might be watching this reading because you have it somewhere in your natal chart that's that you are resonating with. And you could be an earth sign, or you relate to the Queen of Pentacles energy. And in some kind of a situation with the King of Swords, they're turned away from each other, and there's like this back and forth kind of energy with it, with the Two of Pentacles. I don't think that the two really see the other's inner beauty yet. So if this is you and your inner world, and this is the outside world of logic and numbers and deadlines and business and rules and all of that kind of thing, professional life, the two are not connected yet. And I think this breakthrough here, yeah, I think this is really talking about the inner world. There's a breakthrough of positive thinking and dedication, determination to be more of your inner beautiful self and show that to this person or this outside world situation. I want to pull in some advice for this Nine of Swords because I feel like there's hesitation and maybe some anxiety about being your beautiful self. So let's see why. What energy would be most helpful with this Nine of Swords? A miracle. Supports our belief in ourselves as part of Source, and therefore that our belief that anything is possible. Transition. Supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. And one more. Anything is possible. Surrender to the change. Everything changes. Learn to let go. And conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and attention. So this, what I felt in the beginning with all of this focus and creation is that believe in yourself, believe that anything is possible. Allow transition to occur, and you go into this space in your inner world where it's the place where we manifest things through our own awareness and intention. So it's all about intention, awareness of the self and the inner world, the inner beauty, and allowing the don't worry about it. It's saying don't worry about it. Your unfounded fears, because this is going to feel like a miracle, whatever this is for you. Coming into this Six of Swords, new direction, happiness, joy, compassionate friends. So that is the reading for July for Scorpio. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching the channel, and have a beautiful month. I'll see you soon. Bye.